triple. Shout out to my underdog immortals, aka heavily watched individuals, selected ones. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff if you like what you hear. Listen, man, you could do whatever you want. Just understand, man, just because a person is considered spiritual and all that doesn't mean you should be poor. You understand? Who wants to really go work a job, or anything a person doing? A lot of people don't. And again, there's some people that may, like their position and may make decent money. But I'm saying, far as a job in the sense of people getting up, punching in the clock, when you be tired, you don't want to get up. And then you got other people that despise working. They say, man, you got a job, and rather what hustle they got, or some people that scam. I'm here to tell you, like, it don't matter what you do in life, as long as you doing it for a righteous cause and putting your heart into everything that you're doing, you can get whatever you want. And again, it's never easier. It's easier said than done, is what I meant. And a lot of people say that, yeah, you could say this or you could say that. But while you still in this position, while you still in that position, listen, man, you may get this message quicker than myself and was able to master whatever it is your purpose is and was in life. Especially if you a heavily watched individual, aka underdog immortal. You understand? It's already laid out for you to win anyway. They just want you to lose. You got all these paths and all these roads, and you have to choose. Look, man, sometimes I just want to talk to the people and just let a person know, like, look, sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, you got to use your imagination, man. That's the strongest thing you got. Especially as adults and us getting older, we tend to lose that. I never lost it. As I'm even talking right now, I'm envisioning things and just positivity and love and all that in the midst of a cold-hearted war. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't got no feelings, man. Real goblins, man. So many labels. There's so many different individuals, entities, all type of people that exist on this realm. And just know everything gonna be okay, man. For anyone that's going through, pain and deception, hurt, and you still working a job and still putting food on the table and still trying to be there for people and still trying to be the best that you could be. Even when people treating you like crap and talking down on you and in the dark shadows casting spells hoping you don't make it. Sometimes it's best to smile at those people and still treat them a certain way, far as a human in this realm, far as how you doing. I've learned sometimes you gotta use reverse psychology on some of these people, man. Reverse psychology, in your imagination, because you never know how a person was raised, how their parents was raised and their parents, etc. Because if a person grew up a certain way and they put certain views within their children that grow up to be adults, then if it's the same tactics, and if it's a certain, especially if it's like brutality, war, etc., like that, then that's how the generations is going to continue. But that's for a whole nother video. What I'm coming to you to say is, it is a war out here. It is battles out here. We know, we see, but don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by these mainstream social media platforms. A lot of times when these actual stories happen, if you go to these towns or you talk to the people that are actually there, usually you get a more in-depth story, and a lot of times it's quite different than the way social media or mainstream news try to make it. Just like they show these inner cities. Yeah, it is hard and everything else, but don't use that as an excuse, especially for those ones, that's in that concrete jungle. It's where I come from, where I spent a lot of my time at, and where I still go to, because that's where my roots at. But understand, you have just as many opportunities as everybody else. Just only one thing you got to understand is this: they're trying to stop you from getting it. As a selected individual, you got to understand that you already have a lot, advantages over other people. You just haven't realized that. They've realized it. That's why they despise you so much, and they trying to stop you. And yes, sadly, in this realm, right now, in this present time, the devil is ruling. But the entity is losing. I feel like, it's a new beginning to an ending. You know what I mean? And it's like all eyes on me too. Every time I'm dropping content or doing something, I always got people looking at me, and I don't know. Is it something dark and I got a mask on? Who knows when we got to put this back on anyway? You know what I mean? Well, yeah, man, this is just a quick message. When you feel like, you don't have any opportunities, and you feel like, oh, I'm a minority, or I'm this and I'm that, understand, man, you have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of advantages, and of course you have disadvantages, but use your abilities to your best ability, if that makes sense, especially as a selected individual, aka a lot of people say chosen, a underdog immortal, or whatever you call yourself, as an enlightened individual. Anything you wholeheartedly believe that you could do with confidence, you will achieve. Once, like, comment, subscribe, share. Turn on your post notifications. I'm out.